Every once in a while, a movie comes out that shakes me to my core. I'm a pretty desensitized person when it comes to depictions of violence, probably from the sheer number of films I watch every year, so when one does get to me, man does it sting. Question is it just for the sheer shock of it? Or do the grotesque and vile acts of a self-destructing society serve a grand purpose?
We're moving to DC today.
We need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol.
Civil War follows an unconventional group of photojournalists trying to travel over 200 miles in a war-ravaged United States to secure an interview with the tyrannical sitting president before the Capitol is overthrown. The story flows in very interesting ways, showing the pictures and footage that our protagonists capture during horrifyingly brutal depictions of war crimes being inflicted on American civilians. We get to see how a bunch of different people and towns have reacted to what has happened, showcasing treasonous executions alongside needle drops that represent the locations and the subcultures that populate them. It is sometimes mesmerizing but often horrifying to behold.
What kind of American are you? You don't know?
Our characters are all quite different from one another, and they cope with the events differently than one would expect. Some of them embrace the madness, others close themselves off to their own humanity just to survive the torture. Kirsten Dunst is a fractured protagonist, while the others are more headstrong with their work. While they see an opportunity to spread the truth and are excited at such a prospect, Dunst feels unheard altogether, as if after years of doing her best work, people have taken nothing away from her amazing journalism on human atrocities. It is a wonderfully acted premise and had me truly immersed despite the gratuitous sequences.
Every time I survived a war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
Alex Garland as a director has also totally amped up his style, crafting action scenes that had me on the edge of my seat, and constructing sets populated with horrific imagery. It's a bit of an odd mix where it is very much so still an A24 film, but it flirts ever so slightly with a blockbuster approach, but one that has no boundaries and fears no consequence. Civil War is a hard watch. Some may find it dumb, but I'd encourage you to read up on actual war photographers and how instances like this actually work. You will be surprised with what you find, because the parallels here with what we've seen echoed throughout history is terrifying. This film will be controversial. It is vile, graphic, and a gut punch. It is also a damning indictment on our absurd bloodlust for war, a lust amongst a population that has been the safest and laziest in the world. The irony is not lost on me and should not be lost on you. Civil War is a perfect movie for America right now, and one I heavily encourage you to check out in theaters.
Go, 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 go! God bless America.
Thank you for stopping by and checking out the video. Here at Get to the Conclusion Reviews, my goal is to provide a quick but thorough critique of a film's narrative, performative, and technical aspects, giving you the best information in the most digestible format. If that is something that interests you, a like and a subscription would be greatly appreciated. But what about you? What are your thoughts on the movie? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to read what you have to say.